Bill Gates, in full William Henry Gates III, born October 28, 1955, Seattle, Washington, U.S., American computer programmer and entrepreneur who co-founded Microsoft Corporation, the world's largest personal computer software company. Gates wrote his first software program at the age of 13. In high school, he helped from a group of programmers who computerized their school's payroll system and founded Traf-O-Data, a company that sold traffic counting systems to local governments. In 1975, Gates, then a sophomore at Harvard University, joined his hometown friend Paul G. Allen to develop software for the first microcomputers. They began by adopting BASIC, a popular programming language used on the large computers for use on microcomputers. With the success of these projects, Gates left Harvard during his junior year and, with Allen, founded Microsoft. Gates' sway over the infinite microcomputers industry greatly increased when Microsoft licensed an operating system called MS-DOS to International Business Machine Corporation, then the world's biggest computer supplier and industry packagor, for use on its first microcomputer, the IBM PC. After the machine's release in 1981, IBM quickly set the technical standard for the PC industry, and MS-DOS likewise pushed out competing operating systems, while Microsoft independent steering relations with IBM. Gates deftly manipulated the larger company so that it became permanently dependent on him for crucial software. Marks of IBM completable PCs or clones also turned to Microsoft for their basic software. By the start of 1990s, he had become the PC industry's ultimate kingmaker. Largely on the strength of Microsoft's success, he became a billionaire in 1986, and within a decade, his net worth had reached into the tens of billions of dollars, making him, by some estimators, the world's richest private individual. With few interests and the potential of information technology, Gates at the first preferred to stay out of the public eye, handling civic and philanthropic affairs indirectly through one of his foundations. Nevertheless, as Microsoft's power and reputation grew, and especially as it attracted the attention of the U.S. Justice Department's antitrust division, Gates, with some reluctance, became a more public figure. Rivals portrayed him as a driven, obnoxious, and determined to profit from virtually every electronic transactions. His supporters, on the other hand, celebrated his uncanny business acumen, the flexibility, and his boundless appetite for finding new ways to make computers and electronics more useful through software. All of these qualities were abundant in Gates' nimble response to the sudden public interest in the internet. Beginning in the 1995 and 1996, Gates feverishly refocused Microsoft on the development of consumer and enterprise software solutions for the internet, developed the Windows CE operating system platform for network non-computer devices such as home televisions and personal digital assistants, created the Microsoft Network to compete with America Online and other internet providers, and through Gates' company Corbis, acquired the huge Batman photo archives and other collections for use in electronic distribution. In addition to his work at Microsoft, Gates was also known for his charitable work. With his then wife, Melinda, he launched the William H. Gates Foundation in 1994 to fund global health programs as well as projects Pacific Northwest. During the latter part of this 1990s, the couple also founded North American Iberis through the Gates Library Foundation and raised money for minority study grants through the Gates Millennium Scholars Program. In June 2006, Warren Buffett announced an ongoing gift to the foundation, which would allow its assets to total roughly $60 billion in the next 20 years. At the beginning of 21st century, the foundation continued to focus on global health and global development, as well as community and education causes in the United States. After a short transition period, Gates relinquished day-to-day oversight of Microsoft in June 2008, although he remained chairman of the board in order to devote more time to the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation. In February 2014, he stepped down as chairman chairman but continued to serve as a board member until 2020. During this time, he was awarded the Presidential Medal of Freedom. The documentary series Inside Bill's Brain, Decoding Bill Gates appeared in 2019. 2 years later, Gates and his wife divorced.